Audience, just know that nobody was in the Roll20 apparently. We were.
I was in the Roll20 before you were.
Okay. Really?
Yes.
I feel like I joined 20. I joined at like 6:50. How is that possible?
Because I joined at like 6:40.
It was like I never logged out from last time.
This is King Arthur Pendragon 5.2, the Great Pendragon Game, episode 73. I said game, I meant campaign. We're here to finish up the Battle of Baden and do some other weird stuff. Oh, what can I say?
I'm here for the weird stuff.
What?
We do the weird stuff. What?
The little Captain Hammer and Dr. What's it?
Wow.
Yeah, Dr. Horrible, not Dr. Evil.
Horrible. Wow,
You know, we got a rep. I mean, the guild is Kickstarter's going, so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the guild. You know, normally I'm a big fan of the guild, except that the guy who played Blades personally insulted me on an Among Us live stream, and I'm pretty much. You're laughing.
I know.
We all know the story.
I'm mad. I'm never gonna let it go. I love the guild, and I will never support it again so long as Blades is there. I don't let personal grudges nemesis. Go, okay? No, my personal nemesis is John Cena, and this should be...
Yes.
I'm going to
be very clear.
I am going to out-fundraise him for Make-A-Wish. It's just going to take... I have to wait for him to die, and then I need to live for like another 150, 200 years.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Let's get down to serious business. We're arranging for the death of the kings of the Saxons, so let's do that. Elffin, I believe you have you have a +5 going forward on your... Oh, no, that's just... Yes, Arthur's side gains a subsequent +5 to the unit's events table. Great.
We're on round 5 of...
You are on round 5.
Of
the Saxons are fleeing, yes. No, of day 4. We're at the end.
It's day 4.
Yeah.
We're at the end.
Yeah.
All right.
It'll be a 12.
Wow, you rolled really badly.
I did.
It could go either way. Very well. Now, my recollection is that you...
I am impassioned on battle.
Correct. Let's go ahead and make that battle roll.
That is a success.
Great. I'm going to ask you to roll a d20 to see what enemy you're facing in this final Saxony round.
Seven. Old guys with spoons, right?
I feel this, for me, is like watching Odysseus get to the shores of Ithaca right as Poseidon rises out of them and screams, "Get in the water." Your final set of opponents are Saxon giants.
Oh, fuck.
Come at me, bro. You want to tilt? Come at me, brother. What do you want to do, war leader? You want to engage? Maybe you want to disengage?
Guys, you want to roll new characters this episode?
I mean, I'm playing Sir Wolf.
We're still playing.
You two are playing backup characters. I'm playing my only character.
Yeah, you're the one with money on the table here.
Yeah, it's Wolf and Winnick, brother.
Mm-hmm.
It's all you, Glimo. It's all you. What do you want to do?
Engage.
Great.
Oh, shit.
Incredible.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
I will fight defensively.
How about Wolf? Is Wolf a defensive fighter? Oh, thinking about that one, huh?
Yeah. Man. Because he, yeah, I think so. Because he's taken a couple hits.
Oh, he wants to be alive at the end.
Yeah, he wants to live.
In the words of Poseidon, looking at Odysseus as he tries to make his way into the shores of Ithaca. All right.
If I was impassioned, I would speak differently.
If you were impassioned, it would be okay. I see.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I rolled so many 20s last session that I fumbled like 3 or 4 times in the battle, and if I fumble here, he's gonna die.
Great. James, how are we feeling about Sir Winnick?
I mean, he's 53 years old. It's probably his last battle, so he'll probably if they are Saxon giants indeed, and he was impassioned to hate Saxons before, so
Great.
I guess.
All right, starting throwdown versus Sir Elffin. This is for the beans. That is a hit. It's a 19. You need that.
Defensively is plus 20?
Plus 10. Plus 10.
You need that 10 to carry you here, my friend.
Yep. Yeah,
Great.
there it is.
Damn. Great. Sir Wolf.
Yep.
The 15. You're also going to need that 10 to carry. God damn it.
Great.
All right, Sir Winnick. A 2. Amazing. The dice are so hot when nothing's happening.
It's got +5, so it's a crit as well for the.
Amazing. Go ahead. Roll your critical on these small giants. If this old-ass man in his final battle on screen kills a fucking... No, he's not going to kill a giant.
Yeah,
He is going to injure them severely, however. Unbelievable.
Wow, I rolled an 18 on the dice.
Yeah.
That is higher than their knockdown. Unbelievable. Unbelievable! Okay.
He falls down.
I'm not dispatching a squire to capture a giant.
Squire? Capture that giant.
Very well.
I think at that point you have a squire go put a dagger in its eye socket, not capture.
You knock down the rear guard of the Saxon forces. The final round plays out slightly differently here. The sun is beginning to set on Bedden. It has been rough bloodshed for many days. You have the option to pursue, which is hunting, if you would like.
I will not pursue.
Okay.
I think I've already spent all my luck on fighting the giants.
All right. You get 360 glory, Sir Elffin, for your time during the battle. And then we'll look at your commander's XP. Oh, we do need to check for round 5.
I wasn't sure.
Follower's Fate.
Follower's Fate.
Success.
Great. 2 and 8.
Just going to do the dog, sorry.
All right, we're looking at Commander's Glory. You participated in 5 rounds.
Indeed.
There is 60. Oh, it might not be 60 glory. What's the base? It's 30. But yes, it's then times by the victory modifier. And then you get 1/3 of that. So you get 100 Commander's Glory. everybody gets 10 pounds of plunder. 10 libras, I should say.
I assume that goes to the NPCs, though, that were in the battle rather than the PCs.
I'm going to say that Taethan and Blodwyn do get in on this plunder. But also, all of your men who are still alive get in on that plunder as well. It's a good year for these people. Arthur buries his dead in a mass grave on Baden Hill. The Saxons are all burnt according to their own rites in another mound nearby. Hundreds of swords from the enemy are used to create a ring of stakes that surround the memorial, which remains a permanent landmark for many years afterwards. Arthur follows up his great victory by sending troops into Saxon lands to force every remaining Saxon to surrender. His orders are to kill everyone who does not swear to acknowledge his overlordship. The army is divided into groups to go to each Saxon kingdom. Now, it should be noted that Cerdic of Wessex is the only living Saxon king, and Prince Kenric of Wessex is still resisting in Wessex, which is directly south of Salisbury and is in fact directly south of the battlefield. Would you like to raid one of the Saxon kingdoms? If so, which one would you like to raid?
Once again, this is probably not going to include those that are horribly injured still. So it's probably only really Elffin has to choose.
Well, I mean, Taethan was still like mobile, and he could have fought on days 3 and 4. I just chose not to because I didn't want him to die from a giant hit.
Okay. Well, Blodwyn was on literally on her unconsciousness threshold. So
yeah, I think Taethan is on like 15 or so.
You said it's Wessex that's next to us?
Yes.
Shall we give them a route, boys?
I think so.
Okay. I am going to ask the two of you, since you're going, to test your hate Saxons.
I hate Saxons.
I also hate Saxons.
Great. Please check mark hate Saxons.
Already done.
Yep.
Okay. You receive 1d6 plus 2 libras for each of the following checks if you are willing to put a check mark in it. Vengeful, selfish, deceitful, and arbitrary. So you get 1d6 plus 2 multiplied by each one of those checks that you wish to take. Vengeful, selfish, deceitful, and arbitrary.
I will check vengeful.
Okay.
And I'll
take let's see. And I'll take deceitful and arbitrary as well.
Okay.
absolutely flubbed it.
Well, you get that check twice because you took 2 negatives.
I took 1.
Oh, you checked once? Very well.
So that's
I only took vengeful.
You would have gotten +6, Taethan.
Yeah. I mean, it's T6 plus 2.
Okay. Okay, so that's actually
16.
18.
Yes.
16.
Oh, 16, sorry. Yeah, because I already have the
reap
original +2.
what you sow, which is great hatred from the Saxons as you ride across them slaying. How are all of your family trees and vassal knights doing in the aftermath of these battles? What a noise.
Family tree did not change.
Really? You didn't lose a single family knight? That's crazy.
Well, you gave me 25 cannon fodder.
Yes.
So
all 25 cannon fodder are dead.
So I lost a bunch. I lost half of them.
So you lost half of the men that are supposed to report to you as Baron of...
They were... So my mercenaries, of the 20 mercenaries, 12 were wounded and 9 dead. And then of the knights, 12 were wounded.
No dead?
No dead.
Okay. That's good, because I was going to say, if you're inheriting the western slice of Silchester and all of those knights are dead, it's going to be chaos for a while.
Yeah, and my 2 family knights that I brought with me survived.
Okay.
I came with 20 mercenaries and 4 knights, and I permanently lost dead 2 of the knights who were both band members, and 7 of the mercenaries.
So I lost one of my family knights. These are all I rolled all these randomly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of my 7 vassal knights are dead, including Quentin de Codford and Sir Hayden.
Also, that affects my family tree too, because he was in my family tree.
Yeah, so your cousin Sir Hayden is dead. The all 3 of the Order of the Bright Lance survived. Only 2 members of the Order of the Axe, Sir Lou and Dame Irwin, are dead, which leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe, NPC knights left in there. Although there may be some more coming. And then all of my lineage men, who are all my old uncles and older cousins, are dead. So I started this battle with 36 people and came out with 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 11, and came out with 12, I believe. So about two-thirds casualty rate.
Okay.
Yeah, I had 50 people, and 9 are dead, and 22 are wounded.
Do you want to know the final glory total for Sir Wolf?
Did it pass the level that you wanted it to?
It did not.
And then I'm sorry, I don't care.
Yeah, he needed
to the west.
Yeah, 124 more glory. We would have made it.
I tried, man.
Yeah,
I tried.
Listen, if here's the thing, if he had not fumbled, 1, 2, 3 times in the first. Let's see, if it was 3 times in the first one, that gets him very close. And then if we hadn't withdrawn against, because disengaging really kills glory. It's if we hadn't withdrawn one of those times when it was berserkers or giants or whatever, he would have made it.
It kills glory, but keeps characters alive.
Yeah, keeps characters alive. Yeah, no, it was the big time fumbles. If I would have gotten especially because I was 19 of 20 for sword, and I rolled on three of those fumbles. I rolled a 20. So it would have been a very different day for Sir Wolf if he had succeeded his passion rolls.
Okay, I am sending you some information real quick, Baron Elffin, about 5 notable knights out of your new set of knights. Sir Blorkus and Sir Florkus, these are very important, very strong knights. They are brothers. And then you have Sir Ruth the Babe, who is a handsome younger knight that other knights aspire to achieve his level of social grace. Sir Carl the Knight of Spring, who is administrator to the gamesman of the fortress and the deputy steward of Levkamagus, although you are now the steward of Levkamagus. And Sir Waite, a knight who is famously hateful of Salisbury knights, who commands the mercenaries and levies of Western Silchester.
If only I was the intrigue type.
Sucks, bro.
I know. I did say I did not want to play this character, so I'm not gonna change just for.
It's not exactly a victory feast, for it is also mostly mourning. But all of you receive 25 glory, including Blodwyn, for attending the King's Festival of Victory, where an accounting of the dead is written off. It is almost as bad as the infamous feast, which destroyed the court of Sir Uther Pendragon. However, many of the most important, loyal, and famous knights of the realm are still alive. With that said, half the round table has died during this battle. Unfortunately, no one you know at the round table has died. Word reaches that an army of the Irish under King Gilmarius of Dalriada has joined an army of Picts and besieged Alclud, the far northern kingdom of Strangor. However, Arthur's troops are exhausted, and it's too late to do much anyway. The hope is that Alclud can survive the sieges of the winter. Now, for those Crusader Kings 3 players who like an 867 start, the newly declared kingdom of Dalriada is essentially the same kingdom as Ivar the Boneless. It's the Western Orkney Islands and Western Scotland and the northeastern Ulsturian part of Ireland.
Fun fact,
Yes.
My family history is from Dalriada.
Traitor. Hatred Irish.
I mean, it was definitely way more in like the 12 to 1500s that my clan was a thing.
You know what's crazy is that hatred Irish is one of the strongest passions that the canon King Pellinor has.
Yeah.
You receive missives, each of you an individual missive from either the king or queen, that we will spend the cold winter in somber celebration of this victory. The Saxons are crushed. Their kings are all dead. Their warriors eating with their war god. This should give us some peace from that quarter forever. Raise a toast to those men who gave their lives to bring us this victory. With that said, one piece of note for you, Sir Taethan, is that your estate is currently occupied by a Saxon lord.
Oh yeah. The one that I was given.
Yes, the one you were given has a resident Saxon lord who has simply just refused to leave the island, and the area is so poor, and it's an island, and it's a tiny estate on an island. No one has gone there, and so you got your letter from the Queen Guinevere, and you also got a letter from the king that's just like, hey man, you have a legitimate claim to this place, and it's up to you to push that claim. I can't do the business for you, my most loyal knight.
And there's no way that this small island off the south coast of England will ever be important, ever.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, wild. Because this is it, and this is in Kenrick's lands, is it not?
Yes.
Or
Kenrick is still alive.
Yes,
he is a
Kenrick's
prisoner.
lands.
He is still alive. Kenrick is still holding out the battle. Yeah. It's dangerous to go down there. Why you want to do a little winter? You want to do a winter adventure? Maybe head on down there, start some stuff.
Not right now.
You sure?
Not right now. I need to solidify my vassals' inheritances and get some new. Well, I mean, I assume they all had kids that were going to take over, but
you arranged marriages for all of them, right?
I mean, I would assume like.
Just making sure
that they were already married when I took over, because they were Baron Hewell's knights before they were mine.
Well, I have great news for you. Sir Paul is dead, and one of his descendants is taking over.
Okay. I'll come up with names for the rest that died.
Great. Are we ready to do end of year?
I think so.
I have a mechanical question.
Great.
So, my troop, I'm assuming, is dead.
Oh yes, very dead. Personally murdered by the Black Knight.
Indeed.
A mysterious knight who has been wearing either black or red armor has been showing up every year and murdering people at random. It's crazy.
Would anyone come to work for me again, or do I need to take a year off?
Now, are they going to be as competent? No, but you're so famous for this troop that has just continuously managed to survive despite some very drastic personnel reductions lately. I mean, look, sometimes you look at a video game studio and you're like, is BioWare just a dead husk of what it used to be? Yes, but it still bears the name and is a very honorable crown jewel.
So, I know that when Andre the Younger and old Andre the Younger and my original troop got horribly murdered, I had to take a year off before I could hire what became Pentatonics.
You're a baron. You're not some country knight in the middle of nowhere. You're a baron.
Okay.
You survived the battle of... Also, you're a round table knight. Again, the level of status difference between a guy who has an estate in Salisbury and a baron who's a round table knight is crazy.
Then can I argue that I do not need to spend that as a winter phase?
No, you don't need to.
Building.
It'll rebuild. It'll refill itself.
Okay.
It just won't be as good.
Cool.
Great.
Can I give them a bunch of money to make them better?
Do you believe that money can buy talent?
Yes.
Wow.
I feel like every boy band has proved that.
Yeah, Vince,
I feel like going back to the Monkees.
Wow. What's the theme of the new version of Pentatonics here, right? Are we talking
the Monkees.
Oh,
they're
okay.
they're the prefab 4, and I'm spending 20 Libra to build them.
That's gonna be so funny given our next scene. Great. Let's do that end of year shit.
Indeed. Let's do that end of year shit.
Missing end of year now.
All right. What's something super expensive I can buy?
A castle.
You know what they say about the boat, right? The best day of your life.
I'm 90 glory away from another 1,000.
Wow.
From a third 1,000 this year.
Okay.
So, what's really expensive?
I'm getting all the checks, which means we're going to fail all the advanced rolls.
Brutal.
Family. Roll for hunting. Okay. Flirting. I don't get that one. Roll for romance.
I suppose I should be doing my checks and not just scouring Book of the Manor.
Check spiritual.
Everstock.
Roll for proud.
I rolled a 19 for the weather event.
Oh boy. Okay.
Jesus fish.
Yeah, get roasted.
Roll for horsemanship.
Roll for energetic.
Yes,
Check energetic.
Oh, wait, I guess I do get that flirting check because it's the successes that matter, not the failures here.
Check falconry. Check love family. Roll spiritual. Success check spiritual.
Have roll for
check
more
intrigue.
Check right in the sun. We do that. Okay. Vengeful.
Roll
Vengeful does not
hospitality.
go up. Deceitful.
Success
Deceitful does
check
not go up.
hospitality.
Here's the big one. Arbitrary. Ooh, arbitrary goes up. Which that drops me next year. I'll not be famously just. Reckless. Reckless goes up.
Check worldly.
Spiritual.
Roll
Does not go
hunting.
up. Valorous. No.
Check hunting.
Love family.
Battle already checked.
Nope.
Roll flirting.
Hate Saxons. Oh, hate Saxons goes up. I'm not, but I replaced my loss of famously just with famously hate Saxons. A more Quinevere. This only goes up on a crit. Nope. Loyalty
Energetic
Arthur
does not go up.
does not go up.
Spiritual no up.
Out of 18 checks, I got 2 rises.
Worldly does go up.
Pose goes up.
Vengeful up.
Flirting goes up. Hunting does not go up. Orate goes up. Singing
Valorous no.
does not go up.
Love
Horsemanship.
family no.
Nope. Sword, I believe this only goes up on a natural 20. Nope.
Hospitality no. Honor
Lance does not go up.
no. Hate Saxons. Yes, I hate Saxons even more. Not famously, though. Order of the Axe up. Loyalty Arthur up. Just shy of famous. Falconry up. First aid does not go up. Hunting does not go up. Intrigue does not go up. Battle, oh, so close, does not go up. Horsemanship does not go up. Sword does not go up. Spear expertise
you
only
were experience
does not go up. Great sword does go up. With 2. Okay, that's all my experience. All right, you said the weather is a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get to reduce it by 1. All right. Normal income. I need to roll my...
God.
16 plus 15 and a half is 31 and a half. Wait, no, that's not right. That's expense.
Then we will roll. I forgot to roll my energetic from. Nope, it doesn't go up. Care, concern, commerce. Oh, success. Nice. Check and see. I got a calamity. That is property destroyed. Wonderful. What book is that table on?
It's in Property Destroyed. I've got it here if you want to roll the d20.
Oh, yep. That would
I
be great.
fucked that up.
16, James.
Is the bakery +3 hate landlord.
God damn it. Yeah, boy. All right, looks like we're building a bakery this year, fellas.
Yeah. You get a flour fire.
Yeah. It explodes in a massive
Yes.
explosion.
There we go.
And I've had so much property destroyed. Oh, nice. That's a good roll for your horse herd. All right, let's see here. What's next?
Bakery costs 10 to build.
Okay. Okay. Let's check. Population increase. Oh, it goes up. And I'm going to pay the 20 Libra to make sure that it stays up. And then improvement.
We are the last year of Boy King.
Yep.
Benefits.
518. Nice. bakery. Yes, 10.
Four. Good hunting this year. +1 to treasury. Okay. Concern my commoners. I'm not concerned about my commoners.
Not basically my building that bakery counteracts the.
Oh, I forgot to roll my girls. Ups.
Oh, right. Yep.
That does not up stewardship, it ups chirurgery, which is good, but all right, does not matter for this. So misfortune succeeds, stewardship succeeds more. That is
So
regular.
So misfortune.
So my manor income is 40.
And
I get to make another roll for population growth.
regular.
Hey, my population does grow.
Nice. We need to roll my maintenance costs.
That brings my population to 700. You guys want to do anything this year? Do a feast?
You will not have time to do something this year.
Okay. All right, then I got to figure out what the hell I'm building.
Then I had, and how much did I get from this battle?
Do I need to build anything in Silchester since Levkamagus has been left fallow for a while? Like, do I need to establish a new hamlet there?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, Levkamagus has still been doing its own thing for many, many years.
Okay.
It's literally a piggy bank. The king's going to be expecting those taxes, bro.
Cool.
Right. I built a dairy and a small ferry on my property.
Very nice. The small ferry. Lovely.
Can I build a great hall as befitting my new
status?
Status.
I don't see why not. Just make sure it's not a pretty good hall.
Yeah.
This guy's been barren for 2 days. He's already talking about his status.
Yeah, kids I have to worry about.
what would be like a monument? Is there a monument type thing?
There is, yeah. There's a in the books. Let me tell you, it's called.
There's a few different ones.
Yeah, there's a statue. There's a monument. Let me find it. There's a religious monument.
Yeah.
There is a obelisk. There is a large statue, a standing stone, a trilithon. Any of those might be suitable. Sentimental artwork.
I think.
Most of them give you a check in worldly. If it's about yourself, it gives you proud.
Well, I'm wondering, because what I wanted to do was build a monument to the people the Order of the Axe lost at Baden Hill.
Oh, can I also hire on? How many mercenaries did I lose? Can I hire on 10 new mercenaries to? What did we say they are? 20 apiece.
AP. If I build one of these in honor of the Order of the Axe, could I petition you for it to grant either like a roll or a check to Loyalty Order of the Axe?
What is these? You said if I build one of these.
So like a pillar or obelisk or monument or statue dedicated
like a monolith,
to
like a single stone.
Yeah, like that would be one of like the pillar or the obelisk.
Well, sentimental artwork gives you a check to a more, so maybe just replace a more with Order of the Axe.
Loyalty,
Loyalty
Order of the Axe. Okay.
Yeah, it's five libra to build and 1 annual glory.
Yeah, and we'll make it a expensive mosaic on the. Oh, it just says expensive mosaic or portrait or statue, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll build that then.
As well as a birth in the family.
I spent 100 on 20 dudes the last time, so I guess it'll be 50 or 10 replacement dudes.
Huh?
All right, so I'm assuming that over the course of the winter, all my guys heal up.
Sure. I don't see why they would.
And I heal up.
It's good. Oh, new kids.
Okay, I have done all of the Book of the Manor bullshit.
Let's see.
Aging. This is my last year without needing to make aging rolls. Age myself, age all my people. I'm assuming Wolf is back in my control again.
Yes, he is.
Okay, so I will update his stats.
Quiggins' eldest daughter had a son, which is named Hayden in honor of, the fallen Hayden.
Okay, hang on.
I don't have any extra horses, so I don't need to roll for horses.
This could be important. I have to double check what that modifier
I
is.
gotta look up my kids. I can't remember. I'm not a dad in real life, so I obviously can't remember who my kids are.
Brutal.
Oh, it's +5. Okay. Wait. During step 6. Okay.
Elffin has...
Okay, so it's a +5 in step 6. Okay. All right, never mind. So that's a 14. So a child is born, and my wife does not die.
And I guess I'm rolling for that one too. All right. 3d20. No one's dead.
And odds are girls.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Okay. Child.
Elffin has a new daughter.
She
Mm.
gotta marry off for lock in the loyalty of one more vassal. Now that you have so many vassals, you gotta be working at locking in those loyalties,
All right. Family events.
You gotta do a CK3 style matrilineal marriages to bring more counties into the
I
family.
wish, huh? Birth in the family. All right, who do I have that could have given birth? I'm running out of fertile people in my family tree.
In your family line. They all survived. Done marry. Get their family. Yeah. A birth in the family.
I guess my...
We will go with Sir Kedrick.
I'll say that my...
He had a boy.
It's a boy.
Had a baby,
it's a boy. Yeah.
Yep.
Really? We're going all the way back? The old words the youth aren't going to understand. They've never made a collect call in their fucking lives.
Yeah. They don't even know what it's at 970.
They don't know what a phone booth is.
IFID.
No, I'd be shocked if they've never seen a phone booth. I mean, I know you have kids, but that sounds crazy to me as someone who's lived and been around New York City. There are freaking phone booths everywhere, man.
No, they haven't been.
Also,
been
anyone who's ever... Aren't you from one of those countries that put the Queen on their cash? That's crazy. Doctor Who's literally your Captain America. How could they have not seen... A phone booth is the national symbol of your empire.
Well,
Telstra still has phone booths in downtown Sydney.
First off, that's a police booth, not a phone booth.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I apologize.
That's Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Telstra still has red phone booths in downtown Sydney.
You can tell I don't really watch a lot of Doctor Who, as in I've never seen any Doctor Who.
James, your cousin Becca,
yes,
who married my brother,
yep,
had a new child. She had her second boy.
Okay, we gotta put it into my. Okay, Becca. Where have you gone?
Married family events.
Sir Kedrick, Cedrik.
Okay.
All right, the youth in chat are commenting that they've never seen a phone booth before. This hurts.
Was it boy or girl? Sorry.
Boy. And the boy's name is Typhid. Tyfid.
Thank you. 1-5-18.
All right. I am going to take 1 point of battle.
Cool.
Bring my battle to 16.
Solid.
Then I have 3 glory points.
Sorry, you got 3,000 points of glory this year?
I got 2814 points of glory this year, and I was at 1222.
That's crazy, man.
So that brings me to 15037.
Shit.
I'm thinking of putting all 3 of them in con to max my con to 21.
Ooh.
Which is legal because I'm Kimrick.
Mm-hmm.
My lord, is that legal?
I'm thinking about it for the hit points. I'd also consider throwing them into spear expertise.
Yeah.
I'm open to.
I mean, so what are your hit points at now?
I have 36 hit points.
And so if you pump 3 more points in that'd bring you up to 39.
Yes.
I mean, that makes you really that makes you tougher than
hard to kill.
Yeah, tougher than me.
I'm thinking hard to kill as the battle commander might be the way to go.
Good. Yeah. Or you can even split it and go 2 and 1, because what's your spear expertise? Is it 20? Yeah. So you could go 2. Well, listen, as somebody whose sword is 26 and is going to go up this year, because I also got glory points, just stuffing glory points into your combat skill, mechanically, it's pretty good.
I'm thinking of starting to do that next year, but I think I want to max out. I think I want to survive long enough to put.
Yeah, to put more points into it.
Yep.
Yep.
Especially since this is the last year before I start having diminishing returns.
Sure. Yeah. Let's see here.
I
think I am also going to put my training and practice point into on.
I'm assuming there were no solo scenarios.
Nope. We're saving it all up for Tower of Joy. Doing some joyful shit, man.
Yeah, that's all of the winter phase things, and I just need to do more. Notes. Any other glory other than the battle and the feast? No. Okay.
I'm at 14,107 glory now.
I finally have top dog glory.
Let's see here.
15,037.
All you needed was for James to spend half of the year in a grave.
and to become a baron to get that sweet 250.
So I am now at 11K 192. I'm going to put my 2 glory points I got into my sword.
Okay. Are we ready to take a break and then come back and do some beginning of year stuff?
Yes.
Very well.
Yes.
We shall return in 5 minutes for the middle part. Very well then, we're back. The year is 519. Some would call it the conquest period, and yet we begin before we go through all the new customs and equipment and horses and heraldry and castle types and the Pentecostal feast. We go before the Pentecostal feast this year. You do hear rumors that there are new roundtable members. Sir Sagramore le Desirous, Dodinus le Savage, the Brown Knight of the Wilds, all new roundtable members with you, and the White Knight, who has mysteriously popped up at several battles, is offered a seat, but refuses to take it, and is the first to ever do so.
Interesting.
All of you have been invited to a special pre-Pentecostal feast gathering of veterans of the Salisbury Downs battles, which is what they are calling the 4 days that led to the 2-day battle at Baden. They are calling the campaign Salisbury Downs. As you are in attendance, you can see that there is, of course, Arthur's seat as king in his hall, and there is Guinevere's seat as queen. But there is also a seat for an heir, which is currently occupied by Gawain and the Orkney boys. So Gawain is sitting in it, and he is getting a portrait made, and a number of attractive young women are the ones making the portraits of it. Behind his seat are his 3 brothers. Agravain is in profile in like a tall black coat, but he also has like a red beret in his hair as well. Gaheris looks like he wants to say something constantly. And Gareth, aka Beaumains, just has their hands on the back of the chair. And every time he shifts or moves, one of the women just makes a tut-tutting noise, and someone makes sure that he puts his beautiful hands back on the chair. That seems to be, between Gawain and the hands, this is where 90% of the artistic focus is going. They do look like they are trying to do the medieval version of a B-Boys like cover album, however.
Nice.
Gawain he's mogging the camera. We've got Chad Chin Agravain. Gaheris is, the cute one, and then Gareth is just like there, he's the 4th member that's just kind of there to round it out. These things happen in these kind of bands. Also present is your jongler troupe, now calling themselves the Monkeys. Well, they're actually called Yurdik and the Primates, and they're performing at the request of Archbishop Dubricus their latest song, I'm a Christian Believer. You see that there are a large number of current roundtable knights here. No surprise, given that there are almost 1,000 knights and their ladies in attendance, as hors d'oeuvres are being passed around and the like. Many exotic foreign spices are being used in all the dishes here to show off the wealth and glory of the Pendragon bloodline. But at some point, someone asked the question, who are the greatest knights of the realm? What's your top 5s? And even the De Orkney boys who are getting their portraits taken are all given boards of chalk with which to write down their top 5 draft picks for the 5 greatest knights of the realm.
Are we getting chalkboards to write down our 5?
Our chalkboards are passed out to all 3 of you.
Okay.
Top 5 knights of the realm based on who you know is alive.
Okay. Should we do it in secret and reveal?
You should do it in secret for sure, and then reveal. You can see that, like you, a number of knights are keeping their picks secret, and an even larger number of knights are looking at other knights at their answers and being like, oh, I forgot he was alive, and updating their board as well. It seems that not a lot of people have been thinking about this, but the heralds are abuzz at looking around here, invasively checking on people's answers. You can hear some people talking about a knight you've never heard of, Sir Ulrich of Liechtenstein. No one's even heard of Liechtenstein, and certainly no one's ever heard of Sir Ulrich either. But one of the heralds here insists that he must be a great knight, a defender of Italian virginity. Gawain goes first, holding up his board. Top pick, the greatest knight in the realm, from the heir, the chief knight, King Arthur. Number 2 knight, Gawain picks Gawain. Number 3 knight, Agravain. Number 4, Elffin of Salisbury.
Ooh.
Number 5, Sir Kay of the Forest Sauvage. Sir Taethan, Gawain turns to you, wants to see your picks.
Let's see here. I'm on my last one.
You're on your last one? All right, Agravain cuts in. He reveals, he's got a sheet of paper. He reveals his top pick, Agravain. Number 2, Gawain.
Agravain.
Number 3, Sir Hervis de Revel. Number 4, Sir Kay. Number 5, King Arthur.
Can I just confirm that Pellinor is still alive?
Oh, Pellinor is definitely still alive. He's here.
Okay, great. All right. So Sir Taethan turns his over.
Yeah.
Number 1, King Arthur.
Okay.
Number 2, Sir Gawain.
Okay.
Number 3, King Pellinor.
All right. Now, I want to be very clear. When you have ranked Gawain above Pellinor, Pellinor and Tor, who are 2 round table knights that you know of, and Sir Lamorak, and Sir Elaine de Carlisle, or sorry, King Elaine, all seem a little scandalized. Gawain, Agravain, and Gareth, seeing you have rated Gawain above Pellinor, are all like, yeah, that's right, bitch.
Number 4 is Sir Kay.
Okay.
Number 5 is Sir Tor.
Interesting. Elffin?
I locked my choices into you so that I couldn't change them.
Okay, I'll take a look, but you can read them out now.
Number 1, Good King Pelly.
All right, when Sir Tor sees that, he's like, yes, that's my dad.
Number 2, Gawain.
Okay.
Number 3, Taethan.
Sir Taethan. All right, that's high.
Number 4, King Arthur.
Okay, there's general applause there. Everyone loves to see Arthur on their list.
Number 5, the Bronze Knight, Sir Ufo.
Oh, Sir
Count
Ufo.
Count Ufo.
All right, that's a very surprising pick. Plenty of people have heard of the Bronze Knight because of Ufo's ridiculous plan to get noticed by wearing a bunch of bronze. It was highly successful. The reveal that he is in fact the Bronze Knight here, everyone is like, oh, wow, talk, gossip. The bigger reveal is that he's on your list at all. Dave Blodwyn, who's your picks?
All right. Okay. She's going to say 5 greatest knights are the Knight of Courage that doesn't flee, the Knight of Mercy who does not delight in bloodshed, the Knight of Loyalty who keeps an oath even when it costs him everything, the Knight of Justice who defends the weak, and the Knight of Honor who doesn't need names or witnesses.
All right. King Pellinor stands and begins clapping. At the same time, Agravain, in a stage whisper, goes, just what I'd expect from a woman. Immediately, the hall is divided between people who thought your shit was cool as fuck and people who are like, oh, fuck.
Taethan, like when Agravain says that, like Taethan has given him a mean mug.
The hall is quieted as Merlin's staff taps upon the ground. And almost as if he is casting a... Sorry?
Merlin?
Merlin, yeah.
Okay.
You want me to
dead.
restart? You're surprised to see Merlin? We know he's alive.
We were pretty sure he was dead.
No, there was literally a thing at the beginning of the year that was like, oh, Merlin was alive, actually.
No. In 5.18?
Yes, there was an event at the feast.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
That revealed that Merlin was secretly actually alive. All right, so anyway, Merlin's staff begins tapping towards all of you, and people begin to quiet down, and he begins speaking almost as if he is casting a spell, and he says, there can be many best nights. Every day could be any night's day that they reach the peak of their honor and glory and chivalry, whether it be their first or last day as a knight. And so it is that every day there may be a new best knight, as each knight finds himself tested anew. However, it is in my estimation that this court begins a transition at the king's behest to a culture of might for right, rather than might makes right. And so it is that only knights whose justice and strength is so great that they may lend it to others may be accounted as among the best of knights. And so to my eyes, in my estimation as Archdruid of these lands, it can only be Arthur, King of the Britons, that can be accounted as the best knight. And as he finishes speaking, Arthur walks around the corner with the chart, and it's the top pick is Pellinor, and he goes, Merlin, that was such a great speech, but Pellinor is actually the best knight of the realm. And then he moves the paper down, and it's Gawain, Robert of Salisbury, Durful of Lindsay, and Cadder of Cornwall. And everyone's just like clapping, like, oh, so charitable. He's not even on his own list. So humble. What a great king. After all this has passed and several minutes have allowed for him to fade back into the crowd, Merlin appears before the three of you as if out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Merlin.
Right to it.
I have come because the time has come for all of you to seek your fates and destinies, as has been foretold.
In what manner?
I have spoken with King Pellinor, and he will escort you to the edge of his lands where you might find entrance into the wasteland. There are things that need doing there, things I cannot speak of outside of the wasteland, and it is not my time to travel there, but it is indeed yours. I have placed an island in your path upon which answers may be found.
Answers
to what?
The enchantment of Britain. Events you and your predecessors and your very order have put into play now begin to rage out of control. There is a single slim chance that a stopper may be placed before all is gone.
Where do we need to go? Where is this island?
King Pellinor will escort you to his lands, the Deganus lands of Listinois, where you will find your way into the wasteland. It is north. It's west of Yorkshire, so, bring supplies and avoid the Yorkshireese.
I heard they make good pudding.
It's a piece of bread.
What a delicious piece of bread.
Merlin stares down at you and then turns and walks away. He's not that kind of Merlin. That was really good, James, by the way. Your answers were
Yeah, it was
really
pretty
fucking
fantastic.
good.
I think after Merlin, it's like, Dame Blodwyn, could I possibly hear your answers again? I'd like to have someone write them down for me.
Okay. The Knight of Courage, who doesn't flee. The Knight of Mercy, who doesn't delight in bloodshed. The Knight of Loyalty, who keeps their oath even when it costs them everything. The Knight of Justice, who defends the weak. And the Knight of Honor, who needs no names or witnesses.
I would say that there is a sixth knight, the Knight of Wisdom, and that's you.
A warrior of the mind? Piano starts playing out of nowhere. What could it mean? Is there anything you'd like to do at this Salisbury Downs victory feast?
I'm absolutely going to go talk to my new monkeys.
Great. It's Yurdik and the Primates, by the way.
Yurdik and the Primates.
Yurdik and the Primates, yeah. So it's 4 young men who seem to be from a multicultural group from all across the islands here. One of them's Irish, one of them's clearly Cymric, one is Saxon, and another is Pictish. But they're all young, with very, flippant, boyish hair, and seem to have been picked by your organizer exclusively for their looks rather than their musical talent. You could see that the organizer is just looking at the 4 of them, and he's like, all right, look, the important thing isn't the singing or the instrument playing, okay?
Because he's the drummer.
We have people to do that for you in the background. All you have to do is stand on stage, pretend to sing, pretend to play your instruments, and our people in the wings will actually do those things for you. He sees you approaching and says, Baron Elffin, my lord, Yurdik and the Primates.
Good to finally meet you. Thank you for being in my service.
Of course, my lord. It is an honor to be summoned into the service as one as glorious as you, a Round Table knight who has a long history of being a patron of the arts. And might I add, one who has a long history of rewarding good service.
Indeed.
All right, when you're saying that, this guy's openly like, yeah, I'm gonna get that purse. My lord, we have not been together for long, but we have practiced all winter. And when he says we've practiced, he's gesturing to like 20 people who are playing instruments and have formed a full orchestral band. Not to the 4 guys he's put together to be the front man of the operation. I'm doing real monkeys lore here, all right?
Excellent, excellent. I was doing the same thing. That's why I said the front man's actually in the drums.
My lord, Baron, is there some task we might undertake on your behalf this year?
I would like you to spread the word that you are my new troop, and perhaps something fitting about my new barony.
Of course. Perhaps commission a new song in your honor?
Would be lovely.
Okay. I'm going to need you to roll intrigue. He's rolling compose. That is a fail. He has a 15 compose. He starts writing a song about your barony, and he's having a lot of trouble rhyming Silchester with something.
I do succeed on intrigue.
Great. You spread the word that you're back. You're back, baby. People know to respect. Yes, you're back. Back again, actually.
Tell a friend.
All of the people that are in the choir and playing the instruments all lean next to each other and go, guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Great. So yeah, they're gonna fumble this song on your behalf because they can't rhyme Silchester. Nothing rhymes with orange.
But does that mean everything rhymes with Silchester?
No. That's no. That's not how rhyming works.
Nothing rhymes with orange. Everything rhymes with orange.
No.
No.
Unbelievable. Also, plenty of things rhyme with orange, just to be very clear. Great. Anything else anyone would like to do before you set off on your quest with King Pellinor to Listenoise?
I think Taethan would present the crown of King Wickhelm,
yeah,
to King Arthur here. Great. as a victory gift.
All right, he re-gifts it to his wife, and she is amazed to get it. And she's like, "Sir Taethan, what a loyal friend of our family. The two of us have never felt so close to you as in these moments when you're before us."
It is my honor, my lady.
What a beautiful crown. I will have someone melt it down, and we will remake it into a new crown for orphans of the war.
You have such a generous heart, my queen.
Yeah, we're going to sell it and use the money proceeds to pay for all of the commoners who died during the battle.
I'm glad that I could facilitate that for you, my lady.
Arthur leans in and he's like, "Smashing idea. We might not even have to melt it down. We still have Kenrick. He might even just buy it straight out."
Drive a hard bargain for it, your majesty.
"Send word to Prince Kenrick. Let him know that we have the crown of Wickhelm, and if he wishes to lay claim upon it, he can send the money to the war orphans." And everyone's like, "Ha! Our king and queen, what a great plan!" And someone's like, "To Sir Taethan," and everyone's like, "To Taethan!" "And also to King Arthur!"
Hear.
Right? Take 10 glory. Being involved in helping those war orphans.
Yeah.
You know what? Take a check mark in loyalty, Arthur, as well. That's a pretty nice gift to re-gift him.
Yeah.
Really sick
crown.
Yeah.
Is there like a rebuilding effort after that battle? Like, is there other
to rebuild
costs?
What exactly?
Well, I mean, I'm just trying to work out what costs are involved post. I mean, obviously a lot of people died, but I'm just trying to work out whether I can donate some money to some sort of fund to help with.
There are rumors of a secret fund being put together for a new castle for Arthur, but there's always room for you to donate if you wish to conspicuously consume.
I actually wish to anonymously donate. In fact,
incredible. That's so virtuous of you.
Yeah.
I feel like that. Surely, how much are we talking about here?
We're going to put in 200 Libra.
Incredible.
Wow.
That's an enormous amount of money.
Spender.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, when you get 6 manners in what I think like the first or second year of the game, like it adds up.
Go ahead and take a check mark in generous. This may be an anonymous donation, but anonymity only goes so far when you're moving this level of wealth. You know what I mean? This is a level of wealth that involves a wagon train. That wagon is coming from somewhere.
I'm not trying to get glory for it. That's the main thing.
Great. So. I'm not giving you glory. I'm giving you a check in generous.
Yeah.
You also receive a plenary indulgence from Archbishop Dubricus quietly on the DL.
Uh-oh, who's getting embraced like a good Christian?
That's not what you use a plenary indulgence for. I believe you need a venial indulgence. Oh, does it?
Venal. No, the other way around. So plenial is the mortal sins.
Ultimate get out of free.
Oh, okay.
Venal is the
Sorry,
the
I meant
stuff,
a venal indulgence then, not a plenary.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too dangerous to give James a get out of jail free card. Who knows what horrible shit he's gonna end up doing. Anything else happening in Caerleon at this party? I'm not trying to rush us out, but you know, we do have places to go, islands to see. Could always get vengeance on Agravain for calling you a mere woman.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I need not.
Yeah, I mean, I think Taethan would talk to Dame Blodwyn about that.
Yeah.
Though, and he'll say, Agravain is a blunt instrument. He has no tact, or, well, what he said was uncalled for. If you would wish to, no, not get revenge, but what to bring him to task for his bluntness and his insult, I would be more than happy to stand for you.
Thank you for considering me, but I think what Agravain says more about Agravain than it does about me.
Indeed.
You look over, Agravain is going, ha! Everyone's talking about me. I'm sorry, he's Scottish. Everyone's talking about me. Exactly what I like to be. Pay attention, Geheris. There's no such thing as bad press.
Good.
Yep. We can carry on with heading out for the castle.
Great. You head to the edge of the wastelands. You come upon a forest with Pellinor and Tor. Pellinor does not interact with Tor very much, and while Tor addresses him as one might a father, he does not seem to accept Tor as a son, but instead as a fellow Roundtable Knight. There is never any carnal connection to Tor. But he does suffer him gladly, perhaps is the way to say it. He certainly does not turn away that Tor joins you to the edge of a forest here. But as you reach the edge of the forest, you're looking into a forest, and as you ride your horses one step closer, the forest disappears and you are looking at a wasteland. Your horses immediately get spooked and move away, and the forest reappears. Pellinor says, so you've reached the border of the wasteland. Difficult to enter, difficult to leave. I assume you've all brought at least one squire and some rations with you, some food with which to sustain yourself.
And my goshawk.
Oh, wow! We don't get nearly enough talk about falconry in this campaign, so that's pretty sick. Good one.
My falconry went up to 10 this year, so nice. I'm gonna start doing it again.
You know who likes hunting? This guy. Famous hunter, actually. Tell me, have you heard of Glantisant?
Questing beast.
The questing beast. Thank you. Very good, Blodwyn. Very good. Yes, I was thinking of taking up the hunt again. I've been a little busy eliminating all Saxons and the Picts, and now I'm thinking I'm probably going to have to eliminate the Irish, which is a problem because they're all fucking Irish. Can't stop having kids. There's so much I hate, but there's nothing I hate more than the Irish. You have something to say, Sir Taethan?
I was just going to thank you for
You're not Irish, are you? I didn't want to make you uncomfortable if you've got a drop of the green blood.
No, I am a son of Salisbury and Kenrick through and through.
Of course. You can tell because of your big size. Clearly you're not one of those Irish.
Yes.
Plus, I've never seen you use a bow, a coward's weapon.
Just the lance and the sword for me.
Good man, good man. We've fought before, haven't we?
Once, yes.
Yes.
You handily defeated me.
Yeah, handily defeat a lot of people.
Yeah. You are a skilled combatant.
I appreciate that, but for me it was Tuesday.
Yes.
I don't mean to belittle your efforts. It's tough being the greatest hunter in the realm. I was thinking of sniffing some fumets. Care to join me?
I don't believe so. I think we should get
Yes, of
get
course.
onward
Your
into the
quest for
wasteland.
Merlin, the whole reason you're here. Sorry, sometimes my head gets lost in song, and then I'm just away, off on my fumets quest. Come, Sir Tor, let us go find some fumets and see if we can get ourselves on the tail of Glantissant.
I've smelled enough poo today. Thank you very much.
You got the dog? Is that what it is? You enter the wasteland. You see that there are no natural animals here at the edge of this area. Instead,
Are there unnatural animals?
well, you don't know. You haven't seen any yet. It's a wasteland. But there are no natural animals. Your horses are hesitant to come with you, and indeed, it seems that very shortly they will be completely useless to you. There is a raging river before you. On the far side of that river appears to be a castle made entirely out of glass, which is shimmering with light. The only passage across this raging river appears to be a sword, which has been made into a bridge. The sword's edge is placed up and down and leads you to an island in the middle of the river.
Well, I think we're not crossing on horseback. And probably only crossing one at a time.
Your squires are looking at the river. They seem to be having trouble gauging how deep it is. And Taethan, what's the name of your squire? You're muted.
Sorry, Morian.
He approaches you and says, Sir Taethan, if you were to fall into the river here, wearing your armor, you may never leave it. It's hard to say where the bottom lies, but I suspect it might be over your shoulders.
Indeed. It looks
I hate to say it, it would be dangerous not to cross this sword wearing armor, and yet if you were to shift but a hair in either direction, you might find yourself in even greater danger of drowning.
indeed.
I'm the lightest, I think, here, the smallest size. So I'd be prepared to go first. I'd probably just strip down to my, the padded Under Armour. And I'm not going to try and balance on the blade. I think probably trying to, crawl on it or hug, hug the sides.
Very well.
I don't think there's a chance of not getting cut, though. But I can sustain damage. I can't swim, so.
Would you say that you are unarmored?
Yeah.
Great. I will ask you to make a dex check if you are willing to clutch at it with your hands and legs rather than cross with your, God-given feet. You may make this dex roll with +10. However, you will take an enormous amount of damage in the process.
Oh, fantastic.
Great. You will
That's a crit.
take 13 damage. You crit on dexterity. It's a good time to crit. You shuffle across very quickly. You deal yourself 13 points of damage, which is quite bad. Your blood drips from the sword into the water. However, you achieve the crossing to Merlin's Island, and in the process, the water becomes miraculously shallow and placid. One of the squires tests it out, and then your horse bursts past your squire and comes to you on the far shore.
Thank you for finding the way for us, Blodwyn.
Do you have any of those bandages still?
I do.
Still bleeding quite profusely here.
Success,
Hey.
first aid.
D3 back.
D3?
Yep.
Take 3
Hey,
points.
excellent.
Nice.
Thank you. I spend time like dressing the wounds and getting back into armor again. But I make sure everyone's across first, just in case we have to ford the river again.
Very well. The island is overgrown but not wooded. It measures 60 foot in length and 20 feet wide. There is a great marble tomb in the center of the island. It has writing on it and 2 coat of arms that are very much alike.
Can I
Yeah,
rec-
sorry, go ahead.
heraldry?
Heraldry.
You can do heraldry. You could also do read Latin.
I think my heraldry is better.
Okay.
They're about the same for me, but I succeed on heraldry.
I fumble on heraldry.
Fail and read Latin.
Take a check mark on anything you succeeded on. Taethan, you are fairly certain that this is the heraldry of King Pellinor and of Sir Tor. To you, Baron Elffin, you recognize this as a very familiar heraldry of the Knight of Two Swords, Balin and his brother Balin. I will also ask for a awareness check.
Okay.
Success.
Fail.
James, I will also need one from you.
Yep. I've lost my too many tabs open.
Me tabs. Yeah.
Too many tabs.
I passed.
Can I ask for the two of you that had succeeded to make another read Latin check?
Success.
Great. The island reveals its final marvel. At the upriver end sits a huge block of red marble just off the shore as if in the shallows. However, the water here is 15 foot deep, and the grip of the sword is 2 foot below the small rise where a knight may stand. The red marble floats upon the water, bobbing slightly in the current. Sticking out of the marble is a sword hilt, a ruby glistening in its edge, and an unmarked blade gleaming upon it. It is very strange looking sword. It appears to be of a completely different make than any English or even continental sword that you have seen. Sir Elffin, you recognize this sword biblically. This is the sword of King David, which also means that this is the sword of the warrior Goliath. As King David took the sword from his defeated foe and slew him, cutting his head off, and then passed it down to his son Solomon, where it has been lost to history. Some say that the sword was placed on the ship of Solomon, but here, the strange Middle Eastern make of the sword, the blade appears to be perfectly ageless. You do notice that the hilt of the sword is surrounded by straps and unusual markings, which the sword is known biblically by a different name, the Sword of Strange Hangings. The blade should be perfect and pure if it is wielded by the perfect and purest knight. And until such time as it is wielded by that knight, the hilt will not be perfect. However, yes?
I definitely relay all of this, especially to Dame Blodwyn, since she is a much more godly woman than I am.
Very well. Written on the pommel in Latin are the words, "Never shall man take me hence, but only he whose side I ought to hang, and he shall be the best knight in the world." Dame Blodwyn, you receive 35 glory for being the first to cross, and the rest of you receive 10 to cross for achieving victory at Merlin's Island. It is but a simple matter to wade to the far side of the island through the river and to the bottom of the hill upon which sits a city of glass, a beautiful city without walls and with many graceful spires made entirely of translucent glass in many colors. It rises upon a hill at the bank of the river. A wide, desolate plain of brown grass, dried brush, and leafless trees surround it. Brown, naked hills are visible in the distance. As you approach the city, a small crowd of men and women come out to greet you. The crowd seems happy to have visitors who are made welcome. Can I ask all of you to make a fairy lore roll? I will then ask a follow-up heraldry or recognize.
Oh, so close.
Oh, you're on the fairy roll.
Critical fail.
Great. That follow-up heraldry or recognize roll, please.
Even if we failed the roll previously?
Correct.
Success on my heraldry.
Success on recognize.
Great. And I should be saying it, but just to follow up, if you've succeeded on a check thus far, you may check mark it. The two of you recognize fellow Round Table Knight, the Brown Knight of the Wilds, who has just been made a Round Table Knight right now. This very year. In fact, it seems strange that somehow he got here before you when you left and he was still at Caerleon.
Indeed.
Very strange indeed. You are taken to the palace courtyard where your horses are led from you to be tended and then ushered into the courtroom of Princess Elise, the ruler of this city. She says, "Ah, knights, I greet you. You are knights of Britain, then?"
We are.
Indeed.
Then I would
Yes, my
ask
lady.
for all of you to stay here for dinner and then the night.
We're at your disposal.
Your hospitality.
Hospitality.
Yes.
Great. All of you are shown to a beautifully furnished chamber to disarm yourself and clean up. There are no squires to assist you. Your squires aren't allowed with you in this room. Instead, 3 elven handmaidens join you. Now, I believe all of you are married still, if I am correct. How do you treat being approached by beautiful elven women, not being allowed to see your squires, and then you were basically helped undress by these women, who seem very open to helping undress you, by the way? Sir Taethan, we're going to start with you, whose father was famously disloyal.
I think Taethan is more chaste than he is lustful, and he already has a great love in his heart for another woman.
I see.
So he does not indulge at all.
Blodwyn, I'm seeing here that you have a 20 chaste and a 0 lustful.
That's correct. Yes. So I think that that she is impassive towards the, like, it's not like she shoos the woman away because she's part of the hospitality. But she treats this. She's courteous towards the elf as well, and we'll talk, but won't treat this as anything other than a normal interaction between two women, I guess.
Sir Elffin?
Elffin treats this as just another perk of his new station. Not in the unchaste way. Just, oh, of course there's attendants to help me undress and bathe me.
You're all too fucking chaste for this sequence, you sons of bitches.
You're
You're too married and too chaste for me to trick you with this.
I think you're too thirsty for this sequence, Arthur, it sounds like.
Chaste knights are not approached seductively, is what it says here. Lustful knights are engaged with promises of a secret meeting for dinner. I didn't write this shit, motherfucker. Go to the grave of the man who wrote this and ask him why it's so fucking lustful.
Be thankful you don't have to act out being a lustful elf girl then.
No, I don't, because you're all chaste. I don't have to act it out.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Be thankful for that.
You're right. Actually, that does play into my... It's playing into my thing. Blodwyn, you're like, yeah, okay, this is normal. And the lady puts her hand on you and just says, it's normal. We're going to pass the Bechdel test on this one.
That's right. We talk about the economy.
Yeah, we talk about how they shipped all that glass here to build their city.
Oh, yeah. No, they just summoned the glass up because they're elves.
Yes, of course,
Yeah,
of course.
They talk about their economy, but unfortunately, their economy is mostly promises based, and also does big trade in
names.
Names,
It's name based. Yeah,
name based,
name based economy.
Yeah, she talks about this new knight who's recently been around by the name of Sir Arctos. He's a big name trader.
Yeah.
He's big in the name economy lately. Yeah, I mean, look, all of them help you out. It is a bit pushy, but otherwise. Nothing weird happens. No sexualized 18 plus HBO Max Showtime level content here. Instead, we're all HBO Max, but only the parts of House of the Dragon that aren't horny.
Yeah.
We're at the part of Night of the Seven Kingdoms where a guy says, "Stop raping, sir." I really have to watch that show at some point. Hey, you know what? It's time for us to take that last break before we go into this final sequence of the night. When we get back, we're going to learn about Castle Mortal.
Oh,
It's crazy. What a name. Audience, guess who's back?
Back again.
Back
again.
again.
You don't do enough musical comedy anymore, AP. You used to do it a lot more.
It's been chock full of this episode, let me tell you.
Let me be very clear. Something died in my heart in the place where inspiration lived. With that said, I do have good news. After getting through the epic musical, the concept album, I finally sat down and did 3 episodes of Twilight 2000 Operation Thunderchild. So maybe the inspiration's back. Patreon's going to be getting those over the next week, and who knows, maybe tomorrow I'll get even more episodes done. But finally, I listened to some good shit, and I was like, man, fuck this Odysseus guy. Give me a playlist that's just Athena's songs.
Yeah.
That's some top shit right there.
It's a good album, man.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. The thing is, though, I hate to say it because the Odysseus is the guy organizing it. Like, literally, the dude singing for Odysseus is like top dog, the creator of the whole thing. But I'm I want all the other characters. I don't have any beef against you, but the other songs are good. They're like real good.
Yeah.
Hitting the Water is so fucking sick. I thought I was back in a spiritual church in the American South.
Right.
I was like, I haven't heard this shit since Baton Rouge. All right. The feast that night is magnificent, and I will require everyone to make a check in the better of temperate or indulgent who are here.
Let's see here.
Pass temperate.
Great.
I pass indulgent first because that is my higher one.
I pass temperate.
I'm asking everyone to check mark.
And I fail temperate.
Great. So, Blodwyn, Taethan, you guys have a very normal meal. Even though it's an elf meal, it's really good. Elffin, you slightly embarrassed yourself. Maybe the whole time you're just muttering, as a baron, truly I deserve Yorkshire pudding? Oh, God. So savory. What a savory treat. However, no one remarks on the fact that you are slightly disgracing yourself.
I love that Elffin's new status is 100% gone to his head.
Yes.
It's like when I became the top 13 tabletop RPG actual play streamer in the state of Delaware.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
He's got to live for the today because he can't pass it to his kids.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Yeah. Live it
yeah.
up. Live it up, Baron Elffin. Live it up.
Knights who are wounded are miraculously healed, Dame Blodwyn.
Oy.
During the meal, knights may ask about the tomb or the other wonders of Merlin's Isle. Is there anything anyone would like to know about those places?
I noticed there was a tomb out front with the heraldry of King Pellinor and his son, Sir Tor.
Well, I don't believe he's acknowledged Sir Tor as his son, but no, indeed, these lands are under the aegis of a cousin, the brother of King Pellinor, actually. And those tombs are not tombs for Pellinor and Tor, they are tombs for Balin and Balin. You should know that the wasteland outside is not natural. Sir Balin used his cursed sword in order to slay his own brother, but before that he delivered the dolorous stroke. Yes, it is said that he tracked an invisible murderous knight into a nearby castle and then dishonored himself and his host and that knight with murder all around. And then after killing his brother, he himself was killed. The two of them were placed in the tomb here.
But that cursed sword is not the sword that is in the ground nearby.
No. The sword of King David, the sword of strange hangings. No, that is not the cursed sword of Sir Balin. That has been reclaimed by an evil witch, a fallen lady of the Lady of the Lake. That is a different tale entirely, and I am afraid that sword disappears from history from this point out. There are many cursed and terrible swords, and I think you will find that they find their way into cursed and terrible hands. When she says that, she looks directly at you, Elffin.
Elffin looks down briefly at his
Oh, did you bring
belt.
it with you?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, holy shit. She's like, yes. There are many swords whose rules must be obeyed. Excalibur, Galatine, these are but two of many swords who have great rules and restrictions placed upon them.
Ustica as well.
She turns to one of her handmaidens. In fact, it's the one that was serving you, and gestures to her to bring out a pen and writes down the name that you have written. And she says, "My handmaidens, Sir Elffin, you are attended by the Lady Elfwina. Dame Blodwyn, you are attended by the Lady Belina. And Sir Taethan, you are attended by the Lady Caria. Elfwina, please, record the name of this sword of justice."
Ustica Casa.
Ustica Casa. I see. And they start taking sketchings of it. You know, someone nearby is doing like Leonardo da Vinci charcoal drawing sort of deal.
It totally translates to "for great justice."
Yes. Nearby, someone goes, "Move zig."
Exactly.
You know what you're doing. Take off every zig.
I think this is the point where Taethan goes, I should name my sword.
Everyone at the table groans and rolls their eyes politely.
So
the Lady
the
Ali
sword-
says, "Sir Taethan, I was not aware that your sword was magical."
It is not, my lady, but it has been a faithful companion of mine. My father had it forged for me when I was a young boy. I don't know whether he hoped I would grow into it or if he had some vision of the future, but I think I was 11 when he had it made.
How interesting. It was our understanding that your father wielded a magical weapon. Did he not receive Braggle Raud?
Braggle Raud? I do not know.
It was a gift from Summer King of the South, Great Magician King.
Oh, he gifted our order with the axe, unless you're speaking of the sword of King Lucius.
Indeed, I am not speaking of the sword of King Lucius, which I am sure is a fine but very mortal sword. Braggle Raud was forged by our smiths long time ago.
The bronze axe, then.
Yes, indeed.
I never knew him to carry it in battle. I did not know that it was a weapon.
There are many things which can be tools, and an axe is certainly a tool which can be a weapon, but that is not where its magical power lies.
Now I'm trying to remember if Taethan has gotten a magical message through it. I think he has.
You have indeed talked to the king through it. I believe he arranged for a beer trip.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. He did arrange for a beer run.
Now, I want to be clear. This is the first time you've heard the name of the axe. No one has
Yes.
ever told you the name of this axe, just that it is magical and it is a gift.
Yes, it was. Indeed, it was gifted from King Cadwy, and he has used it to contact our order several times. What did you say the name of it was?
Braggle Raud.
Braggle Raud.
I shall have it written down on a slate and passed over to your seat.
Wonderful.
I understand our Elvish language can be difficult for you to pronounce.
Yes. What do you know of it, my lady?
Not much. It has passed in and out of history over the years. Cadwy has been looking after it as his protector, and he has allowed your father to become its steward, and now it has been inherited by you. The responsibility to see that it does not fall into ill hands. If Cadwy is contacting you through it, that is his own magic, however.
Oh, very well. I thought it was some property of the axe, but if that is
King of Summer has many strong magics about him that have no thing to do with the axe.
Indeed. Well,
Perhaps you should speak with your court magician.
Oh, Merlin?
I meant your personal court magician.
Oh, I don't actually have a court magician.
She looks shocked, and she looks to the other elven maidens around her, and she says, well, surely the Baron Elffin has a court magician.
Wish that I would, but magic is very lacking in Britain at the moment.
They seem shocked. Everyone seems shocked. They're all looking at each other. Very well. Perhaps you could speak with Merlin. This matter is far above his honored attention.
One of the reasons that Merlin sent us here was a fear that the enchantment in Britain is dying out.
You were sent here by Merlin?
Yes.
Indeed.
She's about to say something when the Brown Knight of the Wilds stands up towards the end of the feast meal and says, "My lady, I am Sir Darnates, and I have waited long to bring you this message. The Castle of Joy sends dire imports on behalf of our liege, King Fishman." He just looks weird when he says King Fishman. And she says, "You seem wounded, sir." And as you watch, he takes his helmet off, which you have never seen before. The Brown Knight of the Wilds is an elf. Sir Darnates, please, if you are injured, finish your meal here. You will be healed, and we will send someone to look after your wounds. And he says, "My wounds are terrible and magical. This feast will not heal it, but your healers may. A terrible foe has fallen upon the Castle of Joy. The King of Castle Mortal has come." And everyone goes, "Oh, the King of Castle Mortal. He has come with a great and terrible army and besieged us with the desire to destroy King Fisherman and all that is good. Our liege has sent many messengers out to find help in his hour of need, and I have come here to beg you for yours and waited for my time to speak." Princess Elise pales. This is indeed grave news. There is a chill breeze upon the air, and the lights of the torches all begin to dim and flicker. I do not know how to help our lord in this. Make an awareness check, all of you.
Failure.
Humble.
Fail. Real fail.
There is silence in the court.
My lady, perhaps this is why Merlin sent us here. Perhaps the Archsteward of England knew of this circumstance and knew soldiers were required to help lift this siege.
How do you know of England?
It's where we live. Sorry, Britain. I should say Britain.
Britain. Yes,
yeah.
Britain.
Yeah.
She's looking at everybody else and goes, is there a time paradox? How did she know of this?
If
Someone
you have
says
need,
it must be the work of Merlin. That's why they're here. They know of England.
if you have need of strong sword arms, I would be happy to lend mine to your cause.
Very well. Elffin, what are your
And
thoughts?
my spear.
And your spear? Very well. All three of you may gain a check in Valorous, Reckless, and Trusting. And by may, I mean must. You must gain a check in
Valorous, Reckless, and Trusting.
Yep.
That's interesting, yeah. Yep, checks out.
King Fisherman, King Pellis, is the lord of this whole land. He is a strong king, well able to defend his realm, but he was struck and wounded by the same wandering knight who lies in the tomb of the river. That terrible wound, the dolorous stroke, is what has caused the devastation and waste about you now. Know this, the wasteland extends to the edges of this Isle of England, or Britain as we call it now. What you see is the reverse side of the world. The wasteland will spread on your side until all is consumed unless it is stopped. The king's wicked brother, who rules from a castle in the Enchanted Mountain, has taken the opportunity of the weakness of King Fisherman to invade. Now, I'm going to ask everybody for a quick heraldry check one more time.
Success.
I fumble again.
Great. Glimo, if you don't have a check, check it again.
I do have one.
Great. Elffin, you're putting some shit together. If Pellis Fisherman is the brother of Pellinor, and the king of Castle Mortal upon the Enchanted Mountain is the brother of Fisherman, that means that this is a triple brother battle that is about to occur. These are all people stabbing each other in the back. And more importantly, if King Pellis Fisherman is the king who invited Balin of the Two Swords into his hall and was protecting an invisible knight, that means the invisible knight was also Pellinor and the king of Castle Mortal's brother as well. Now maybe it's starting to make sense how Pellinor has like 15 children, because he's also got like 4 brothers you've never heard of. This line is a bountiful, all right? The seed is strong.
He is strong.
You all are attended by your elf maids for that evening, for you have been promised rest here. Belina, Karia, and Elfwina are willing to spend time with each of you. Is there anything you would like to do or dream to do with these maiden helpers?
I think all I'd probably do is like pray before bed, and I don't expect I assume that she's pagan. I don't expect her to join me in Christian prayer.
She prays to divinity, if not to Christian, and she is respectful and helpful to you, and also offers to have a Christian priest brought forward if you would like someone more Christian to pray with.
I don't need a priest. If she, I'm going to have some quiet religious observance. If she wants to have quiet religious observance,
she also has quiet religious observance. She seems to be praying to a cauldron.
Okay.
It's very Irish.
Lady Elfwina, I've heard rumors in my family of a number of my kin have gone missing mysteriously. Is there talk of them in the Elfin realms?
Oh yes, your bloodline is very famous as a form of bloodhounds. As every other generation, a male is taken at the moment of death to become an elf and becomes a sort of inquisitor, walking the line between the reverse and mortal sides of the world.
Truly.
Yes, this is all quite true. Actually, I heard that, you know, one of your bloodline is about to do a team up with Sir Arctos. He's a very famous knight, Sir Arctos, you know. Apparently, he just completely unprompted offered his service after death to the king of the castle of Savage. Just, the king was like, "What do you want?" And Arctos went, "I want to serve you after death." And the king went, "Great, I'll take it." Arctos is a big deal. He's financially stable, actually. I've been looking at him as a prospect, but apparently he's still attached to his mortal wife.
He did have a pretty high love, Guyana.
Even though he famously cheated.
Listen, I don't think it became famous until well after
Yes, but
that.
it's famous among the elves.
Yeah, sure, yes.
Just to be clear, the only person who knows about Wolf's heritage, does Taethan even know? His mom definitely does.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Taethan doesn't know that Wolf is his half brother. Yeah.
No.
So yeah, Elffin, you're getting some hot fucking goss here. Elfwina is spilling secrets Taethan doesn't know about.
But I don't think that that Elffin knows that Arctos is.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, because
yeah,
and he was like Elffin wasn't there when.
Yeah, because it was Kneed.
When Kneed went to Forest Sauvage.
So go ahead and take a check in fairy lore, and you know what, James, you could take a check in religion.
Thank you.
What about you, Sir Taethan? Got a use for your elf maid?
So I think
I dare you to be like your father. I dare you.
No. He says I'm working on I'm trying to become a better writer to compose songs and poems.
We literally invented
I was never
poetry.
really good at it because I never really did it. But then the Queen Guinevere, of course.
Yes, of course.
Do you know her?
Yes, we know that you are besotted with her. It's famous throughout the realm.
Yeah, she's great, right? She's fantastic.
We love her as well.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, it's hard not to.
We write fan fiction about her.
Yeah. So I would like to.
Yeah, there's some big characters that are going to enter her life eventually. We can't really talk about that though.
I'm working on this this song for her. It's not going very well so far because I'm not very good at this. So I was wondering if you could maybe look over what I've written down so far, and maybe give me some pointers because you're probably pretty good at this, right?
We're checking a 15. Yeah, I'm pretty good at it. She says,
right.
Helping get you some pointers. She gets everything assembled into a sort of prose.
Yeah. Okay.
She sends for a young elven page. He puts a beat to it. He's just like, and you're like, what is this? I've never heard what he's doing with his mouth before. And she's like,
but I love it.
Tis a thing of Merlin. He has brought it to our court from the far futures.
Yeah, exactly, James. Exactly. YN fan fiction. If only Savannah was watching right now.
You can watch the pod. Give me those views on YouTube.
Yeah, for sure. Is there any chance I could get
fan fiction?
Yeah. Any chance I could get a check to compose for working with this? Of course.
There's no reason I wouldn't give you a check to compose. Yeah. It's literally what you've asked for. The young page stops before you and says, "Sir Taethan,
Yes.
I was hoping that I might join you in the mortal world when your adventures here were done."
Oh. Yeah. That. What is? Why do you want to come to the mortal world?
It seems so great, and I need permission to go there.
Okay. What is your name? Or sorry, what can I call you?
Yes, that's a better question. You can call me Sir Page. No, you can't call me Sir. You can call me Page.
I can call you Paige. Okay.
Yes.
Very well. What sort of?
I could
you're a
serve your
bard?
house in a pleasing form.
Okay. I accept.
Very well. The elf maid who is here is scandalized at what just happened. Not on your problem, but at the pages.
Yeah, but at Pages.
Effrontery, yes. I apologize. I must dismiss myself this evening, Sir Taethan, and speak with this Page's parents, just to ensure that this promise is kept. Such
Very
things
well.
are not easily retracted on this side of the realm.
Yes. Your word carries a lot of weight.
Just know you have promised shelter to an elf, a fairy creature.
And they shall receive it.
That too carries a binding and magical promise to it.
Indeed.
Boop, 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 boo. Everybody gets to roll 1d6 plus 6.
D6 plus 6.
Yep.
A 7.
12.
Great. This is your new amours for your elven maidens, Elfwina, Belina, and Caria.
Can I have 2 amours?
Yeah, I think you only keep the highest. So if you roll more than your other amour, then it replaces it. Otherwise, it's ignored.
Not a chance.
Great.
All right, so I no longer have an amour Guinevere.
Oh, wow.
Wow, one less competitor for Taethan.
Yeah,
And
that's
Lancelot.
right.
Nice. I am now going to ask anyone that gained an amour to roll to roll the higher of their amour or their lazy, and you must roll your lazy, Sir Taethan.
Okay. I fail my lazy.
Great.
All right, pass the amour.
Yeah.
I fail the amour.
Great. This is good for you. Let's see here. You choose to stay. However, you have already volunteered to assist the King Fisherman, so you get to move forward with no problem.
I get to. I think you roll honor as well, or something, right? Is that right? Or...
You don't. You need to roll honor if you have made an obligation. Oh yes.
okay,
Yeah.
cool.
No, you do. Yes, you need to roll honor.
Okay.
You alone
I
must
can't
roll
fail.
honor.
There we go. I'm fine.
Fantastic. Go ahead and check mark honor. I know it's unlikely you'll roll a 20 at the end of the year, but who knows?
Passions can't go above 20 anyway. They can't go to...
Yeah. Someone tell that to Lancelot.
That's right.
Passions can.
Passions can.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
traits
sorry.
can't go above 20. Passions can definitely go above 20.
Yes.
That's right.
Great. All of you gain 25 for spending the night and another 25 for volunteering to go help King Fisherman.
So here's a question.
Yes.
I'll ask the elf maid this before I leave. Then,
Yep.
Since I have it more. Given where the Castle of Glass is there any way for us to at least exchange correspondence?
While you
Going
are
forward.
here, there's much opportunity for us to continue exchanging conversation on spiritualism and economics. We should talk about the Baron Taltha. It's a pretty big deal.
I mean, once I return to my home.
We'll see.
Okay.
When you go, remember me.
If I'm anything like my uncle, I'll paint a picture of you.
Incredible, Belina says. Incredible. I've never been captured in a picture before, so I'm deeply honored. Her face falls and she says, I had hoped that we might pass the Bechdel test, but by mentioning your uncle, you've caused us to fail. We were so close. Remember me, she says as you run out of the city. Forget your uncle. We were this close to greatness.
It was two separate scenes anyway.
You begin travel on the Trail of Chivalry, escorted by the Brown Knight of the Wilds, or as you might now know him, Sir Darnantes. He instructs you on the route to take, but cannot walk with it for you. It is called the Trail of Chivalry for its landmarks. You must travel from one landmark to the next, which takes an indeterminate amount of time that is never more than a few hours, unless you fail your landmark, in which case you will wander forever. Knights lost in the wasteland may be singly or as a group as a result of a lost or failed check at a landmark. Lost characters wander for a week, finding only minimal food and water for themselves and their horses. The land they travel on is lifeless and dry. For each week spent lost, the harsh and depressing terrain effectively reduces your positive traits, anything that is on the left side of your traits list, by 1d6 each. The reduction has no effect on the negative trait. After each week of being lost, you find your way back to the same landmark. These tests must be attempted over and over again with a cumulative penalty until everyone's trait for that test is reduced to 0, at which point you are removed from the story. The first landmark you come across is the Gorge of Sloth, a valley where everyone is overcome by torpor. Please test your energetic.
Success.
Great. Check marks all around. Each knight who succeeds can attempt one opposed resolution of energetic against a sleeping ally's lazy, but that doesn't matter because everyone passed, because you're all good Christian knights. You travel to the Vale of Gifts. A few hours later, you find a great bounty of goods that lie about, each with a person's name on it. Everyone knows these gifts are intended to be given away at some point in the future. Make a generous check.
I fail.
Great.
Success.
And a failure means you take your gift and ride off. Anyone who passed may check generous. A knight who succeeded may opt to chase after an ally who failed and attempt a resolution with your generous against their selfish to convince him to return the gift.
I will attempt that.
Great. You ride out after Taethan, who uncharacteristically grabs a gift, holds it over his head, and rides away.
I fail.
Great. You both fail. Oh, wow. Fumble. Holy cow. That's quite bad for you. The gifts are not returned. All knights except those who choose to go on are lost in the wasteland.
Could Sir Elffin also attempt?
I believe so. I would allow this.
Success.
Uh-oh.
That's a 1.
Great. That is a success overall. I mean, the problem with the 1 is if he'd rolled a 2,
if
3,
I
or
rolled
4,
a 2, 3, or 4.
Yeah.
You would have clobbered you. Indeed, you finally chase him down, even though he's holding this gift. You hear him muttering, "For Guinevere! For Guinevere! It says Guinevere's name on it!" You hear him muttering his dishonor to himself as you finally catch up and get him to bring the gift back. It doesn't say Guinevere on it at all.
Yeah.
It has the name of his actual wife on it.
Yeah. Which does start with a G.
Yes, but that's not Guinevere.
Yeah.
Sorry, can you only read the first letter?
Probably if I read that, it's only 1.
You can only read the very large flowery letter on the front.
Yeah, I was illiterate until like 4 or 5 years ago.
After almost failing and having Spoon wander the wasteland for an entire week, leaving him behind, you travel to the precipice of decision, a cliffside trail over a drop-off that tests your moral balance. All of you must check your just.
Before I check this,
yes,
because it's the one I'm most concerned about, can you impassion for a trait roll?
I will say yes. What passion do you think could be used here?
Honor, I think.
We'll buy that, although your honor's 20, so that's a really good proposition for you.
Yeah, so that's the crits too.
Nice.
Well, you already have a check in it, so I can't help you with that, but I believe your honor increases.
Ooh, I also fail.
James can only help one of the two of you.
Okay.
You are test against their arbitrary.
Yes, but I'm still, because it's the same scene. I'm still in passion for a just as well.
Correct.
So, yeah. So I will attempt to. I'm going to attempt to save Taethan. I think that the Baron is like he's experienced enough to save himself.
Very well.
So I got a 12. Try and save.
So yeah, you beat me and we are saved.
Great. I'm not going to ask you to check arbitrary, however.
Yeah.
Oh, Glimo. Please roll a 1d6 and then temporarily lower all of your traits on the left side by that amount. Brother, that's a slaughterhouse. 2 is not bad, but I am then going to add
this just so that I have what they originally were before I lower everything.
Of course. Makes sense. I am then going to ask you to make a just check again.
After lowering.
Yes. Yes, it's going to get harder every time you fail. Yeah. Wow, a critical. Bump that just
as much
up.
as I want that to be, it didn't take when I lowered it.
Oh no!
I really want that to be a crit, but I'm gonna be a good player and tell you no, that's not.
Deeply
that's not actually.
And no one can come help you, so you're lost in the wasteland for another week. Please roll a d6 and lower all your left-hand side traits.
Another 2.
This is how we lose Glimo. He just keeps trying to cross this cliff trail that tests your moral balance, but he's actually just losing his regular balance. What do you need here?
If I screw this one up, I'm probably not coming back.
Okay.
Because my prudent and temperate will likely go to 0.
Uh-oh.
Was that a thing? Was that a part of it?
Yes, all of the traits on the left-hand side all drop.
Oh, yep. So what happens if one hits 0?
You're out of the story when the trait you have to test drops to 0.
I believe you're out of the story when any trait drops to 0.
It says the process continue until everyone's trait for the test is effectively reduced to 0, at which point it's out of the story.
I see.
So, and in the example it gives, it only focuses on the merciful in that particular case.
Okay.
So you've got, after this one, you theoretically have, if you roll a 6, you have one more shot.
But if one of the other traits drops to 0,
you can impassion.
I would like to impassion on my honor.
Okay. This would be a bad time to fumble, brother.
Right.
It's a good thing you didn't. You have given your word that you will complete this trail. It has been 2 weeks since you have seen anyone but your horse or your squire. But you still managed to fail at your justice. Roll another d6.
Rough.
Your chances of succeeding are dwindling rapidly.
That brings my justice down to a 3.
3, yeah.
We have a +5. for your passion. So on this roll, you're technically aiming for an 8, but I think it's pretty, you got less than a 50-50 shot of surviving this if you're forced into the wasteland. So you need a 1 or a 2 on this die.
I do not.
It pains your honor deeply, but you are out of the rest of this scenario. I'm going to need you to select someone's squire to play for as the rest of this, because this scenario goes on for a while.
Shall we just get through, like, the squires?
Yes, we're going to continue, but
yeah.
Glimo is going to need to play one of your 2 squires.
Okay.
All of you are like, it shouldn't be that long. Surely he'll catch up
my will I come back at the end of this?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna put all my stats back. Well,
your glory is raised 10 for every test you passed without help. So you'll want to take that immediately.
I guess I get those 20 glory.
Did you pass both of them without help?
Yes.
James didn't come save you for one of them?
No. I went and saved Taethan for one of them.
I think I've only passed 1 without help.
Great. The 2 of you continue onward, even though, I mean, it's crazy that you would leave without, Sir Elffin, but you've tried to chase after him. He disappeared into the wasteland. Even though there's no trees or anything in any distance, he just disappeared. Strange things happen here, and you continue onward to the Crevice of Mercy. Blocking the path is a crevice on the far side of which stands a known enemy of the player knights. You see the steward of Levcomagus, Sir Blaines. He gets down on his knees and he says, "Please, mercy. My life has been ruined. My afterlife is gone. Forgiveness in exchange for a boon."
Can I impassion here?
It's going to be real questionable as to what you're impassioning with.
I would like to impassion a more Guinevere.
I will allow it, but I am going to ask you to subtract your suspicious Silchester from it.
Ooh, okay.
That's my way of telling you to get fucked.
Is it 12 or 11? 12. I fail.
Great. I am similarly going to ask you to reduce this merciful by your suspicious Silchester.
I cannot succeed then.
That's rough, buddy.
Well, let's see. Yeah, no, I cannot succeed because my suspicious Silchester is a 12.
I believe you succeed on a 1.
Okay, well, I will roll it. Nope.
Great.
And now I literally cannot succeed because my suspicious Silchester will cancel out my any sort of modest or merciful that I have. It's a 10.
See, but your
my suspicious Silchester is a 12.
Oh God, that's rough.
Yeah.
Oh, James. Oh, James.
No, I'm out.
Great. All riders and horses fall down the crevice. I'm afraid this is the journey's end. You never make it to the Castle of Joy. Well, James wanted to do this whole scenario, and we couldn't even get past the entrance.
Yep.
I'm going to need everyone to email Greg Stafford. I believe he is actually dead, but this is a rough one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, the way, like, given me, yeah, I mean, I never had much of a shot at the mercy for Sir Blaines.
You know what? I'll buy that. Would you have passed if I had not invoked? First off, I am being privately messaged saying I can't invoke that on your passion, which I believe is true. We've ruled that before, that you can't enhance a passion with a directed trait. So I will buy that I can't subtract it as well.
Okay. So then, yes.
I don't know whether this is a person helping you or hating me, but
I would have passed a more Guinevere,
great,
which would not have made me pass the first roll of the passion, but it would have helped me. Or sorry, the first roll of merciful, but then I could have continued to try.
I'll allow it.
Okay, so let's see how much it
But
goes
you
down
still
by.
would have needed to take Suspicious Silchester against the Merciful.
Yes, but I theoretically still have a chance.
You could still roll a 1.
Okay.
Yeah. So because I'm rolling at a 15, so now so I would have been rolling at a 3.
3. Okay.
Now I'm rolling at a 2.
Great. 10%.
Nope. So then let's see if I roll another 1. Nope. And now I'm out. Because now it's low enough that I cannot. I'm at a 10 now, which my Suspicious Silchester brings that to a -2.
All of you are forced out of the story. Some of you arrive at the edge of the wastelands faster than others. I think Taethan might get there first, then Elffin a week later, and then Blodwyn a week after that. Something along those lines. All of you appear at roughly the same time, but your personal times are all very different. And if Merlin were here, he would have to explain relativity and time dilation and other constants. But yeah, unfortunately, your chivalry is not strong enough to make your way to the Castle of Joy. And in fact, your memories of that place are slipping from your mind already. Taethan, there's like a tiny little fairy just following you around.
Do I remember him?
Yes. I said your memories are slipping. I didn't say
Oh,
that.
they're slipping. Okay, they're not.
It's like it doesn't really have wings, but it is floating around you somehow. And it's got like a tiny like hummingbird like body, and then wispy like little troll doll hair, and like a little brown tail. And he goes, "Hey, I'm Paige."
Oh, you look different here.
Well, you know, I'm a brownie. Also, I'm Scottish.
Very well.
Also, I look the same here. It's just your eyes can't see my true form.
I see. Very well. I look at the other two and I go, what happened?
Oh, your chivalry wasn't strong enough. You know, in terms of power scaling, I'd say you're pretty powerful knights, but your chivalry isn't as strong as, you know, somebody like, I don't know, King Pellinor. Very strong chivalry.
Well, I suppose we'll ride home and then tell Merlin we failed. I don't know exactly what we were supposed to do in the wasteland, but
oh, you failed for
happened.
sure. Yeah. And it sucks too, because we probably were gonna do this for like 5-6 more hours. It's like a big fucking deal.
Yeah, at least a couple more sessions.
I would have said at least 2 sessions. I'm woke. Fourth wall meta. I know the secret identity of Sir Arctos. Great. This is a good place to stop. As you make your way to the first like village that you can find, everyone is surprised to see you because you were all assumed to be dead for a year. And that's when you find out it's the year 520.
Huh? Oh, fuck. Yeah, you're right. Oh, my God.
You've been gone for an entire year. Arthur battled the Picts. He battled the Irish. He broke the siege at Alclud as best as he could. Shit is going wild all across the land.
Does that mean we don't get a winter phase for 519?
You still get a winter phase.
Okay.
It's just, you know, It's going to be a subdued one, and one we'll have to do next time.
Yep. That's rough.
It was rough.
I've like a couple of them. I was like, wow, I'm like, you know, failing just was pretty bad.
Yeah.
For me. I as soon as it was like merciful, I was like, oh, this is gonna knock me out, because the rest of my energetic and generous, even though I failed, generous is still pretty high. Just is pretty high. Merciful is not great.
Yeah, my just is the least of the chivalric traits.
Yeah,
It's only a 12.
28 had been just enough.
Despite having a famously just sword, I am not famously just.
Ooh. Well.
Yeah. Oh man, and like it was rough. But
And you know,
that's unfortunate.
What's even worse is that it's now canon that he'll never find peace.
Yeah. He's well, you know, what are you gonna do?
I think Elffin's okay with that.
Yeah.
Elffin doesn't know since he wasn't there, but
oh, that's true.
Oh, I mean, I think like Taethan definitely is like, I couldn't forgive Sir Blaine's for what he's done, both to my family and to Salisbury.
That was the suspicion in your heart that doomed you.
Yeah.
Very well. Even with someone trying to reach out and give you that last minute Guinevere bump.
Yeah.
We couldn't get you up and over that hill.
What did I roll from my Guinevere's? 13,
11?
so it wouldn't have been a crit.
I believe we're not good for next week.
Yeah, no, we are not.
How about
we're not good for the 2 weeks later? I'm doing a charity marathon.
Well, it's hard to be angry about that. How about 3 weeks from now?
Yeah, I'm fine then. The 15th, I think it is.
Yeah.
Glimo?
probably good.
Oh, that probably is carrying a lot.
I know I have a work trip coming up, but I don't have the date on it yet.
That's fine. We'll learn more in about 2 weeks. We don't have to lock in quite yet. We're not holding guns to each other's heads quite yet. Well, this is a rough one. A lot of interesting and cool things happened in this episode, and we ended on a major bummer where we've rarely seen a defeat like this where we've been knocked out of a story event since Owain died. The Nuka Levy? Yeah?
Yeah,
in the giant?
I think so. And I think maybe there were some times where we chose the opposite direction. But yeah, for the most part, we've been able to jump all the hurdles.
I'll share my thoughts off here.
Yikes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, very well.
That was
We're being called to the
dad
principal's
voice.
office.
Like, what are you two doing? Go to bed.
An eco reference in this economy?
Yep.
What is this, COVID? Very well. All right. We need to go face the music. We'll be back maybe in 3 weeks.